you don't know, I'm Michelle Setlick with the Hall County Historical Society. I have our production team right here. I have our producer and our videographer. I would let them introduce themselves, but again, I just want to thank all of you for coming. So, you should know that if you don't know, everyone who is here right now at this show, this is like the secret show. I had some people ask me, they're like, well, wait a minute, you said 2 o'clock, but you said 7 o'clock, but I don't understand. This is like the secret show. Because this is the show for all of the people who have supported this film and who have supported the Historical Society. So you were all invited to this show special. The 7 o'clock show was a public show, but everyone in this room right now is here because one way or another, you have supported the production of this film, and we wanted to give you a special showing. And so I wanted real quick shout out to my board. I shared this last night for anyone who visits Kearney Museum with procession, but my board, I come to them with some crazy things, and sometimes they're like, okay. But usually they go with it. So I want the Hall County Historical Society board members to please stand up and be recognized. So how this came to be was about 3 years ago when we started the Right on Book Club at the Grand Island Library. The very first book discussion we had, and those of you who don't know what the Right on Book Club is, I wanted for years to start a book club, so we partnered with the Grand Island Library, and every month we had a different book, and the idea was a different story needs a discussion every month, and that's kind of so I didn't have to do it every month. But the very first book, the very first month, I went ahead and led that book, and it was the Doorway to Freedom, the David Kaufmann book. And I got a call out of the blue from this person who identified himself as a producer and director, and he was like, hey, I saw that you know something about David Kaufmann, and I want to work on a documentary, and I want to work with you. And again, we talked about this last night when Dorothy here got a call from this same person, and it's like, who is this person? How did they get my name? Is this really real? Right? Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, come to Grand Island and I'll meet you, I'll talk with you. And he kind of talked about this idea, and he said he had got this idea for the film from Scott Lipke, who's also here, in the Institute of Holocaust Education. And Scott had given him this idea, he wanted to make a film about David Kaufmann. And I was like, okay, we will support you, but we've got a lot on our plate, so we'll just, hey, good job, we'll maybe write a grant or two for you. It didn't end up that way. But, again, everyone is here because you were supporting the film. So, you either gave us archival material, you gave us locations, you were actors, you were interviewees, you gave us food. We had people who gave us food when we were filming the scenes, we had props. So right now, I want anyone who was an actor in the reenactment series, could you just stand up and be recognized? So these people were amazing. Everyone stepped up hands with the ball. And the program that you will have in your hands, everyone who's listed on that program volunteered their time, their resources for this film. So every single one of the actors was volunteering. Around Little Theater, they opened up their costume department for us. Their costume mistress helped make sure everyone's very appropriate. We had a makeup artist. We had people who literally opened their homes so we could film scenes in them. We would not be here without all of you. So I just want to thank all of you for that. And finally, I want to recognize some individuals that are here in the front. These are, you'll see them in the film as well. We have Dorothy Kahn, resident, and Marcel Kahn, who are here. Marcel, David brought him and his family here, and Dorothy, David brought her parents here. And so they knew David better than any of us knew David. And I And those of you, if you didn't make it all the way to the front, there is a seat right here in the very front row, in the very middle, that's reserved for David Kaufmann. He would sit here in that seat. That was his seat, this was his theater, and that was his seat. And so we reserve that for him today, because it's his film, he should be here. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mike, and if he wants to say a few words, and then we will start the show.
That sounds great. Hey, thanks for coming. We'll show our sleeps. We're testing at 5 a.m. So, but we hope you like the film. I mean, it was an honor to do it. He was a great man. And great, I'm enriched by everybody that we met. It runs 45 minutes. Then after the credits, we'll have another 10 minutes. We'll show some extra stuff. All right. Brian, you want to say one thing?
So I've been privileged to work on a lot of documentaries around the world, but I've never worked on one where the community support was as solid as what I've done here. From Michelle, everybody we work with. I always look forward to coming here and working with you guys. It's so much fun. Thank you. Let's do that.